And we are live, and the microphone is working. We had a technical issues. Now it is all good in the hood. I can see green dots, and everything is okay. And if you're joining me live right now, hello, hello, hello. Huge, big, warm welcome to you. May you feel my love running towards you if this is what you are open for. So, in today's actually episode number 4, inside of Soul Mission Movement, I'll be talking to you about how to bring in the autumn time, divine balance into your life while you are stepping into your soul mission, and also simultaneously while you are diving into bringing more divine harmonious balance in your life and in your body, and misunderstanding the seasons and how our bodies, how our soul mission is going through the seasons and changes within our bodies, within our environment. Misunderstanding the seasons is something I had to pay a big price for in the past, and I am here to share with you that priceless information so you don't have to do the same mistakes I have did in the past. So if you are entirely new into Soul Mission Movement, be sure that you will put in the comments what is your soul mission, what is your name, so I can welcome you and hold your intention for you and for your soul mission. Soul mission is your unique, in alignment with your unique soul path, your mission work, your passion work, your soul work, your soul mission business that you came here to be and embody entirely on this chapter of your journey as your soul alignment. Okay, we have been taught through the years of conditioning to detach ourselves, to believe we cannot be paid in abundance for being ourselves and expressing ourselves. We have been taught we cannot live of our art, we cannot live of just love, we cannot live of just dancing. But the truth is that if we aligning ourselves with what we came here to be, that is the reality. And obviously it has its seasons, obviously it has its own in-depth journey through which you can expand on a soul level. So let's talk about you showing up for yourself and your soul mission and uncovering what is your soul mission, because you might be on a journey right now where you know over here, here in your heart, you are meant for more. You know in your heart you didn't just came to settle for whatever it is and what the today's society and 3D conditioning have told you to do. You know you came here for more. You know there is so much more within you to bring it up to the surface, expand, go big like crazy in it, and share it with a whole wide world, or with your community, or with your family, depending on what is your soul mission. You know you came here for more. You know your journey is to heal also while you are stepping into your soul mission and uncovering what it is. And perhaps maybe you just don't know what are the first steps to take. And that's why Soul Mission Movement is the best place for you, sharing with you every single week how can you actively start this journey and or expand the journey you are at right now. I'm going to also invite you into going into my Instagram, as over there we are having a broadcast channel called Soul Mission Movement. And in that broadcast, I am dropping every single week a codes for activation of your unique soul mission in your body and in your life. I have dropped amazing message yesterday, and today I have dropped the codes which you can take right now and implement them in your life, in your journey, and in your soul. So when we are diving, this is the last 3 months of this year, 2023. What also happens simultaneously during that time, we are diving into a slowing down season of autumn and winter in northern hemisphere. If you are from southern hemisphere and you're just diving into spring and summer and your body is adjusted to it, this video is an amazing reminder for you what's going to be happening or might be happening or will be useful in 6 months from now on. So be sure to save this episode and come back to it. So year after year after year, I had no clue and no idea about the seasons and the seasons of change and working through the flow of energies at a different pace, at the different levels, at a different speed through the different seasons. So with the autumn, it is a time of shedding the skin. It is a time of releasing the old. It is time also to cozy it up and treat ourselves with even more sweetness and add up to that coziness also some spice if that feels in alignment with you. So the autumn season is the season for most of the time. It's not like that for every single person. So use a discernment to see if this message is actually for you or maybe it isn't, and give yourself permission to own your decision while you are choosing which message here is in alignment and which one isn't. So during this time, it is only normal and natural. There is a less sunlight. There is so much more rain in some regions. Other regions, it is so much sun and it is dryness. But it is also the time of starting to wind down. The temperatures are dropping, and it is the time to prepare also for the winter. The time where there is so much less sun, where there is maybe more rain, more snow, and so much more of time of hibernation, time of regeneration, that it is so crucial before we can bloom and boom and spring up again in the springtime. So this is very important also, where you are choosing what are your goals or what are your intentions. I'm a bigger fan of intentions, not goals, for the last 3 months of this year, to ask yourself, am I actually cultivating in any shape and form some kind of toxic hustle culture, behavior, and patterns, because I have decided that in the last 3 months I'm going big? Because there is nothing wrong, and this is actually where I am at. I am going so much bigger with how much I love myself, and from that place of love, taking those abundant, unlimited, beautiful actions, and also diving really, really big into cultivating the nurturing environment within myself and in my environment all around me. So the moment you will start tapping into what feels the best for you right now, for today, because when you gave yourself the right amount of nurturing that you need for today, and one day can be different than another, you are coming into the world, you are coming into this day from an overflowing energy. Your cup runneth over, and then you choose to share from that overflow. And that requires mastering your day. That requires mastering your energy. That requires emotional intelligence, so you know if you are following an old energy trapped in the body and running away from feeling it on some level, or you are actually following the high frequency emotion, the high frequency idea and high frequency thought that tells you you can have it all. You can have it all. You can have balance, you can have nurturing, you can have full on alignment, and you can go big in your soul mission uncovering, soul mission activity, and expressing your unique divine spice and colors in your soul mission expression. You get to have it all, but none of this matters if you don't place yourself, your nurturing, your alignment, your active communication with your soul as your number one. So that's why your daily self-love routine, your daily nurturing routine is everything. And also tuning in with yourself throughout the day and figuring, how am I actually feeling? Do I need a little bit of a break? Or maybe tonight is the movie night. Maybe tonight is a long walk in nature and coming back home and wrapping up warm. Maybe tonight is the day for a hot bath with salts and a massive body scrub. Maybe today is a day where I'm actually needing just 5 minutes of deep breathing, jumping and shaking my energy. That's all energy mastery, guys, that I'm sharing with you. And then after these 5 minutes, I am ready to go. My soul mission is here and now. I am its manifestation. I am its expression. I am its embodiment, and feels in so good right now to share with the world what I have been going through. Share it openly. What is it in my heart? Share it openly. The highest energy that wants to beam from my heart today for the whole wide world, or for my family, or for my community, or for myself, and take a note of everything so I can share that in the future in divine timing. You know exactly what I'm talking about, because your natural energy is harmony and balance. Your natural, effortless, flowing energy is balance and harmony. So treat this video as a loving reminder that you get to have it all. That's number one. Number two, you and only you need to give yourself huge, giant permission to treat yourself big, to treat yourself bold. The end of the year means nothing about the previous part of the year, whether it was successful or not, whether it was the way you wanted it to happen or not, or maybe you didn't manage to show up for yourself from this big place of love. That doesn't mean that the last 3 months will not. There is a huge and giant chance that if you will make that decision right now, say to yourself, enough is enough. Feel fully and entirely. What does it feel like when you don't want to feel those feelings and emotions? Feel those feelings and emotions your conditioned mind try to make you run away from. Feel the shadow that it's within you, because it's within every single one of us. Write down what's hiding in your shadow. What is your mind judging you for and criticizing you for? Because it is all one big shit. I'm not gonna swear, but it is one big lie. And I want you to write this down for yourself and see it, so you can have a bigger access to your magnificent and see, oh wow, I'm not just a shadow that I'm running away from in a subconscious pattern. I'm also this giant, huge, and enormous light that I came here to tap into and be. So my encouragement for you is to tap into your soul mission energy. Give yourself a full-on permission to connect with it, even if it is 5 minutes every single day. Only take actions from overflow of energy. And if you need a day, 5, or a whole week, or a whole month in bed, give it to yourself. Give it to yourself. Be honest with you why you are doing it. If it feels heavy, something is hiding. Something needs to be seen. Something needs to be brought up to the surface. Breath work, somatic breath work, nervous system healing breath work is the best tool for that. Jumping, running, big giant movement, and huge, massive breath. Huge, not just huge, massive breaths into your body. Within few minutes, you will get to see it and feel it. Okay, allow yourself to receive help and support to be able to see if it feels that heavy. And if it doesn't feel heavy, and you give yourself all of this nurturing and spaciousness and rest that your body might be needing, it's gonna feel very light. And if there is guilt, shame comes up, you will have this present moment in which you can tune in with your body and see, oh wow, that's just a conditioning that tries to get me into a hustle mode or running mode or non-presence mode yet again. And in this now present moment, you would be able to release it. So use your emotional intelligence, dive deep and dive big, and I will see you either at the end of this week on another live, or I will drop a recorded video, or I'm going to see you in a week on another live. Now, there is something huge and enormous that it's